to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 46 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 6. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Gano's kick is good.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Ravens 7-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
The Ravens are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They go play action with Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now back to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Gain of 15. And the Giants first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He has Hyatt over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. Flushed out right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Complete to Likely on the out route.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now Jackson on 2nd down.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
7 yards there and a 1st down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Forced out to his hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd and 2. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And the route is on here in this first half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Graham Gano on
Now you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I'll bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
To Barkley on the check down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10.
After the interception, here's Jackson being chased out left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
And the Baltimore first down.
Here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
They'll drop to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Darren Waller, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Gano the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now it's Jackson.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing out left and finding Likely.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
First down, Giants.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. They'll look to throw again.
That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Unable to corral him, he fights through.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. And my goodness, another interception.
It's Deontay Banks with it.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And the Giants first down.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Giants are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own
The
27
Baltimore
yard line.
offense at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Deontay Banks on the coverage.
Again, Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. From 13 yards out.
And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
There he goes again.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gano for the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their... Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On third down, Jackson. And now here's another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First down, New York.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Giants.
Back to throw. This is caught.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Gano now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 70, Ravens 9. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, got them excited to meet me, I got diamonds, you got CZs, wake up, get to it and repeat, hey, I ain't hear nothing haters say, let them talk about it, I'm bruised about 100 deep, gotta walk around it, I kill it and then I walk away, put the chalk around it, I just get low key and watch them talk about it, I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop in the flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm no money, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Breaking their hearts and breaking the
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say song on this old train line. I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like. I got a and a yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sucky now. Get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of foxy mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta even when I'm down bad. Yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta.